Yo, what it is, YouTube? It's your boy DC coming back with another bullseye video here today on the channel. I wanted to do a dope vocal preset pack for CLA vocals. I think it's a dope plugin that deserves a plugin preset pack, and these are some of the plugins that I use a lot to get a pro sound. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Support the channel, check the links, grab a mastering preset, book a mix, and subscribe to the channel. More importantly, that's free, so do that. All right, appreciate you guys, and let's get to it right now. Let's listen to the track that we're working with, a Drake style track.
I just came into the game like the boy already had the green light. That's why I don't care if it sound right. I'm still learning how to make what it feel like. I'm getting stuck in the head, sitting near a window. The album made by my bed, not in the studio. All these different routes to the bread like I'm Julio. I'm trying to keep you here with me, right in the funeral. I know how you act when I'm someone that you used to know. Don't wanna go back to someone that you won't call. I'ma flood the map till every drop equal withdraw. It's the type of song you make to make them check the info. Only thing glistening on me is my skin tone. Oversized pair of baggy jeans and a zip out. Everything rolling what I need in these headphones.
All right, really dope, really dope, really dope. Okay, so let's see what we got here today. Let's look at the vocal starter.
I just came into the game like the boy already had the green light. That's why I don't care if it sound right. I'm still learning how to make what it feel like. I'm getting stuck in the head, sitting near a window. The album made by my bed, not in the studio. All these different routes to the bread like I'm Julio. I'm trying to keep you here with me, right in the funeral.
All right, so the first thing that I'm using is, this kind of sounds like a limiter to me. So I kind of just put it on the lowest default preset because of the way it just sounds. It just kind of sounds like it makes the voice tight. And then we're just doing just a basic little bit of like shaping the low and shaping the high. So this is a wonderful preset to get your vocal started, because it's usually always the same move. You know, a lot of times before I compress, I mostly EQ just to get the frequencies to be down pat. And I just like how this kind of like naturally tilts things.
I just came into the game like the boy already had the green light. That's why I don't care if it sound right. I'm still learning how to make.
So it kind of just removes some of that mud and adds a little bit of top, but not an overbearing top. All right, then we also have this preset that I have right here, which is called Instant Presence. And this is a preset that I use a lot. Whenever I just want a vocal to be up front, specifically the upfront vocal, I just use the wall on the almost like zeroed out, and I just pull it back a little bit.
I just came into the game like I'm getting stuck in the head, sitting near a window. The album made by my bed, not in the studio. All these different routes to the bread like I'm Julio. I'm trying to keep you here with me, right in the funeral. I know how you act when I'm someone that you used to know. Don't wanna go back to someone that you won't call. I'ma flood the map till every drop equal withdraw. It's the type of song you make to make them check the info. I don't got a team, but you know it's makes my Knicks though. Everybody around me believes big bro. Been making this shit since 19, but not here though.
Okay, so most importantly here, how it kind of makes the vocal louder for sure, but it's really just like parallel compression that's adding density to the vocal. And then the last thing I have right here is this vocal finisher. So usually when I'm on my vocal finisher, I still use the wall, but like all the way at the lowest bite. So this is like usually when I just want a little bit more air, a little bit more brightness, type shit like that. So I have two vocal finishers, one being melodic vocal, which is like a little bit smoother, right? And then also I have the dry rap vocals, which is like you have really tight, hard rap vocals.
I'm getting stuck in the head, sitting near a window. The album made by my bed, not in the studio. All these different routes to the bread like I'm Julio. I'm trying to keep you here with me, right in the funeral. I know how you act when I'm someone that you used to know. Don't wanna go back to someone that you won't call.
So you see, like, this is perfect if you're just trying to record really quickly like that. You know, you don't have a quarter, you don't have Oxys set up. You're just trying to record fast. You have the tight reverb, which I love using the tight because it's more like an ambience. You don't really hear it. And a lot of times for when somebody's rapping and spitting, you don't really need to hear all of like the reverb tail because it could be too long and start to, fuck it up. So then I use this bite. I like how the bite sounds because it sounds like a little bit more high mid density. And that's great for rap vocals because you just want them to kind of just cut through specifically. Then this little bit of widening just kind of smears it. So it's in your face, but not overly in your face.
I'm getting stuck in the head, right in the funeral. I know how you act when I'm type of song you make to make them check the info. I don't got a team, but you know it's Spence my Knicks though. Everybody around me believes I'm a big bro. Been making this shit since 19, but not here though. Millionaires, I'm teaching how to dream without.
So it feels dry because of the reverb and dense because it's not too drowned up in it. So those are like the lead vocals that you're gonna get. And there's also another lead vocal preset, which is the melodic. And with the melodic, I like to use the CLA vocals to get melodic because sometimes you just need a little bit of body. You feel me? And the bite can give you some of that body because it's kind of like a gradual mid-range push. And then yeah, the reverbs like the large sound good too, as well as the spreader, like where the way it just kind of makes the vocal feel larger than life. And I think that's better for like melodic vocals where every word is supposed to matter and have a little bit more density. Okay. So then also have another preset I use all the time when I have ins and outs and stuff like little doubles. And this is what I usually use. I usually use the roof because I just like the way it really hits. It adds like this really nice top end that sizzles almost like a frying pan, a skillet, a three egg omelet, and then of course the spreader to give a little bit of width.
You used to know, don't wanna go back to someone that you won't call. I'ma flood the map till every drop equal withdraw. It's the type of song you make to make them check the info. I don't got a team, but it Spence my Knicks though. Everybody around me but one that you won't call. I'ma flood the map till every drop equal withdraw. It's the type of song you make to make them check the info. I don't got a team, but it Spence my Knicks though. Everybody around me believes I'm a big bro.
So I did not put any delay on it. You guys can put some delay on it, but I liked how this song was like trying to sound like not too much delay. I actually manually drew in my delays and my reverbs for this song. That's just a specific situation, but yeah, I would use the eighth note on my background vocals like that. And then I have two Adlib presets, and I love using Adlibs on the CLA to get the quick Adlib sound using like the large reverb. I don't really usually use the chamber. I would actually use like a plugin for that, but just the large and the eighth note is great when you just want this Adlib and you want to kind of thin it out to push it back and still have a little bit of like, of bigness by using this kind of like almost expansion, attack inducing parallel compression.
Funeral, I know how you act when I'm someone that you used to know. Don't wanna go back to someone that you won't. Studio, all these different routes to the bread like I'm Julio. I'm tryna keep you here with me, back in the funeral. I know how you act when I'm someone that you used to know. Don't wanna go back to someone that you won't call. I'ma flood the map till every drop equal withdraw. It's the type of song you.
So this is more like an Adlib that's supposed to like live in the background type shit. It's not supposed to be doing too much.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So that I actually threw a meta flanger on that too, so you guys could add a meta flanger if you want. But that's really great to have like, an ad lib like that, where it's just like when you have a bunch of ad libs, you have a bunch of effects like this, you got to make shit just like fit. You know what I mean? You only have so many seats on the school bus for all these badass little kids, which is all these ad libs, all over the place type shit like that. You got to make space for them boys. So then you have these little ad libs right here. And this is more like a chorusy type of style effect. So I would use that definitely if I wanted to make like ad libs sound more present, and they still have that nice little bit of spreading type of sound, so they don't feel too narrow and take space from the lead vocal. So I just wanted to show you guys a bunch of different ways that I like to use CLA vocals. And if you do want the preset pack, check it out down below. What is some of your guys' favorite ways of using CLA vocals? I would be down as hell to see like these gems that you guys actually have for the plugin, because it's a very dope plugin. It's very versatile. You can work very quickly with it. You see, just moving a fader here, a fader here, a fader there. You can instantly get a vocal sound that sounds good. If you want to put it at the top of the chain, at the bottom of the chain, use it on ad libs, dubs, harmonies, stuff like that. I think that it's a really dope plugin for really just making things sound good quickly. Okay, so I just want to say thanks a lot for being a great part of my family. Check the link down below if you want to grab this or grab a mastering preset or plug-in preset. Do whatever the hell you want. But I just want to say thanks a lot for being a great part of my YouTube family. Appreciate y'all now. Peace.